Hey everyone, it's Ryan Gower and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going into a location that holds a unique and perhaps somewhat nostalgic place in Malaysian history. Once, this place was a very vibrant destination. It was the first water theme park built on a rooftop. Imagine, that was like seeing Blackpink live back in the 90s. It was that spectacular. However, today, this mall stands as a silent testament to changing times and also a scary past that led to its closing in 2007. So, what happened? Let's check out Pandan Safari Lagoon Mall. Let's start with the grandfather story. Opened in the late 1990s, Pandan Safari Lagoon Mall was a novel concept for its time, a shopping complex integrated with a water park, aiming to offer a special leisure and retail experience. Imagine, back in the days, a place where you could shop for the latest trends and then cool off with a splash in the pools, all at the same place. The park also features many animal sculptures and lush greeneries to mimic a safari look. Yep, it was the first forest city. Well, I guess forest city doesn't really do well in Malaysia, right? The park was developed by Derga Niaga Sendirian Berhad, and it reportedly cost about 28 million ringgit to build this theme park. The rooftop theme park was vast, spanning 120,000 square feet and located on the 7th floor of the mall. It was once a happy sight, seeing families flocking to the water park with their excited kids. During its operational years, Pandan Safari Lagoon would have been a significant attraction in the Pandan area. In 2005, Pandan Safari was issued a show cause letter as apparently the water park itself has been operating without a license for the past 8 years. However, the mall just struck it off and continued to operate as usual until one fateful day in January 2007. An employee wanting to retrieve an item left behind by a visitor was unfortunately trapped inside a high-pressure water pump when he was trying to retrieve the item and, as a result, drowned. The Ampang Jaya Municipal Council finally took action and shut this water park once and for all. After the park was closed, part of the park was transformed into a steamboat restaurant shortly after, but also didn't do well and was largely deserted by 2014. The mall below the water park fared a little bit better. It continued its operation until 2015. Today, Pandan Safari looks like an eyesore in the Pandan Perdana neighborhood. It's surrounded by lots of shop houses, but a tour of these shop houses seems like most of them are involved in light industrial or perhaps just warehouses. Parked just around the mall are tolled cars, and then there's also a residential neighborhood just opposite to the mall. The current atmosphere seems quiet, not the serene, peaceful kind of quiet, more like an eerie kind of quietness. This mall had been abandoned for close to 2 decades now, although there were many times rumors of it being refurbished again, but somehow nothing seemed to have taken place. Taking a look from the outside, you can see the deterioration of the building. Even the signboard's colors have worn off already. Graffiti all across the walls, and you can see that the window panes here are just thick with dust. And of course with rubbish strewn all across the pavement. All the doors to the mall inside is locked. A glimpse into the hollow interior is frightening yet poignant at the same time. You can imagine just 2 decades ago, this place was filled with shoppers and family bringing their kids to shop and play in the theme park. In 2022, hope was on the horizon that perhaps the abandoned mall was going to start a new chapter. It was acquired by IGB, not that Mid-Valley IGB, but Engineer Gudang Berhad. And they even mentioned that they had plans to repurpose the mall into a warehouse to capture the booming e-commerce then. Though the idea was novel, it eventually fell through, and the mall continues to be left vacant until today. Perhaps it was due to the stratified nature of the mall, or perhaps it was due to the lack of funding to even start the repurposed construction. Any of you know the reasons why it never went through? Drop a comment down below. Looking at the internal, it just looks bleak and sad. A perfect building for haunted movie. Hey! Yeah, maybe they could consider repurposing this mall for it. Once upon a time, for us who grew up in the late 90s, this used to be a fun place that we would beg our parents to bring us to. Today, after the unsuccessful venture of the rooftop restaurant and the repurposing effort, it seems like the mall is just destined for abandonment. But perhaps its fate was already sealed during its early days. Bad planning, limited parking, stratified nature, and of course the most serious, endangering lives by operating a theme park without a license. Overall, I left this place with a very sad feeling in my heart, seeing how one of my favorite childhood places has turned into a wasteland. I do hope that one day this building would see it being repurposed. Perhaps they could bring back the theme park. Anyway, what do you guys think of my account of Safari Pandan Mall? Do let me know whether my comments are accurate, and if not, do share your experience or what you know about the malls in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this kind of urban adventure, remember to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell button. Thanks for watching.